What's up, everybody? Hello, and welcome back to more Vicky 3 as Sequoia. We are in a good spot, and we need more expansion targets. We don't have access to the sea, which is going to be really a huge hindrance for us, and probably the primary thing that's stopping us from really growing. Migration traction is king here. I need help against Mexico. There's a lot of things I need, but having someone to kill Mexico is really number one on our list here. I also want to increase one of our motor industries. How is this one in Iowa? Is you actually fully staffed? No, you're barely fucking staffed. Okay. What about raw resources? Do we need grain? We do need some grain. There's wheat or maize. I feel like the wheat farms are going to be better for us. Let's do some of this in Kansas. Or Oklahoma. Oklahoma wheat just makes sense to me. Speaking of, I need to increase our government administration here. Let's get 2 more in Indiana. Let's finish the steel mill first, though. I can be patient. And we're hoping to get agrarianism passed because it's just better than traditionalism. It's not our end-all, be-all, but it's better than what we have. Tenant farmers, I'd also like to come over and do homesteading. We probably can get that eventually. It would be nice to also change to be more accepting of the Yankees we're occupying. I really need to have nationalism research because I want to click that button. Just why we're working on stuff here. Here comes the agricultural change. There it is. Do it for both. Increase wool gathering. Actually, we'll make more money if I do this swap. Or so it says. More agrarianism support is always fine with me. Building up our cash reserves. Oklahoma insurrection. We want to have radical slavery. So I want to get rid of slavery. Crazy, I know. I want to get rid of slavery and maybe want to make friends with Canada. You're going to be the one that's going to eventually form Canada, right? You have higher GDP than the other guys. So we'll prove with you. We'll remain in Sequoia British Society. Well, here's our steel mill. Here comes the government administrations. That'll let us invest a little bit more into some other stuff. We have a strong evangelical leaning here. All right, I want to test the waters for if we can attack USA. Let's just test it. Holy shit, they just took a bunch of claims right away. I say I want Ohio. And I actually don't have a claim in New England, huh? I want Ohio and remove your claims in North Dakota. South Dakota. And Kansas. No, because they'll expand to Kansas. What is this? This is Montana. Oh, that's good. We've got them all. So if I do this... You know what the right thing here to do is? Instead of that, I should have done, yeah, that way. Because I don't think I can hold against 44 guys. Especially not without artillery. Let's just see if we can do this. I doubt it, but let's try. Alright, he's gonna try to attack us. He's claimed another goal. He wants Iowa. He's got a little bit of infamy, but not a ton. The second he starts mobilizing that other one is when we need to be worried here. Just hold our defense. Who's gonna have, I think, skirmish infantry? Yeah, we can't actually win this, I don't think, without help. Sure try, though. Just a stress test. Yeah, it's not gonna happen right now. That's fine, though. That is fine. So we can go beat the USA safe. And now we know. So the problem with this, though, is that we're losing time every moment that we aren't actually able to go toe-to-toe with the United States. So let's upgrade all of our units here. And I'm going to want to either do one of two things. Get an alliance with this guy. So let's see why he won't accept that. Defend the borders is a strategy. We've already chosen to distance ourselves from Mexico. What about your alliance? Yours is closer, honestly. It's the power imbalance. If I got my government up, it's worth 5. Yeah, it's the power imbalance is the main thing. Okay. Let's get through our current queue here, and I'm going to start strengthening our armies. I want to do like 3 of you from Oklahoma. Let's go and get ourselves some cannons in this army as well. Wait, did I do it in the cheeseheads? No. Alright, so that's all the Midwest, and I need to make sure you have your 5 stacks from... I don't know if I did that right. We'll find out. Even if I didn't, it's fine. 17. Wait, another one. I could put it in Michigan. There goes our general. I should advance guy. This will stop tour. Bonus the agrarians. They want censorship? Who can we invite right now? Peasant movement? Yeah, he's not our guy. You're domineering now. No one's gonna, doesn't mean you're gonna attack me because you don't have the means. Slowly increasing our strength. 23 to your 60 something. 629. You are stronger. Yeah, they're all strong. They all have skirmish infantry. It's really where we're going to be suffering. Alright, I think once we get through our stuff we need here, it's going to be time to hard focus military. At least long enough to get us set up with some of the basics here. We're going to fall behind on a lot of other stuff, but this is going to be very important for us. The United States is going to get involved in a war. What is this war goal? Ionian Trucial States, Kabul. They want a Russian-American company. Interesting. That's a subject I don't necessarily want them to have. curious what I can do to seize the opportunity here. Russia back down. I don't think that was a primary demand. Yeah. This dude's back. What if I attack you? Central America. Great Britain and Confederates are close. Let's test this. Let's move up, beat the USA, even though we're not going to attack the USA. Let's see if we get a good spawn here, so to speak. Give me Tejas. That is a guy I can call in. And that is an American attack on us, okay? Well, first things first, what do you want? You want to become... I can't do a become subject with you. The United States one's interesting. Alright. Do they do that all the time, or is it because I declared a war and they're like, let's get him and let's jump him, you know? If that happens all the time, I think we're fine. I feel like it's not an all-the-time thing. Yeah, that's interesting. It's the second I did it, they attacked me. Well, I did queue up a ton of army here. Probably too much. Let's get our coal mine improved. There's a couple coal mines here. It's always going to be needed. People are leaving the British Empire. How is the rest of the world faring? Not terrible. Quick levy tax. Instead, what I'm going to do is I want to use this to get... right now we're building in Kansas. Let's improve Kansas with road maintenance. We're just going to be doing some micro for this this stuff. Maravai. What's getting us to university? We'll take the university. It really was just the second I attacked, I got jumped. Oh, so these guys are really building up their forces here. We need to invest in some, the Army of the Plains. We're going to use you for conscripts in the plains. And cheeseheads, you're going to get conscripts here. Wisconsin not cord. No, you are. Strange. You know what I see? I see an alliance in my future. $366. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. I can get an alliance some other way. Like I can just grab like a rivalry if that's possible. No rivals available. If I just, I can't even claim the region. Damn. All right, we just sit on it. We see that that's available. We just need the relations. And it will replace defense package. I need more of this. Okay, if we get one prestige, one single prestige, we should be fine. There's agrarianism. So let's get the Kansas ones before the Illinois one, since I have the thing set up in Illinois. One singular prestige. It's Also, go ahead and do a construction center bump. And let's do Kansas since we're building in there. Cool, there's our investment. We've probably finished Minnesota. It automatically incorporated, which is cool. We need to get rid of claims with the United States. Well, for that, we need to actually fight the United States, and 28 troops is not a fighting force, even when we have the plus 10. Are we passing a law? We're not passing a law. That's a mistake. Okay, so per capita taxation is the move. Prestige has not gone up. Undeserved blame. Lose authority. Let's lose the authority. Cause that a rebel. He can leave. And is there anyone else we can get involved here? And the government, besides this damn dude. Mr. Walking Stick cannot stay. He's not our guy. So we're gonna get 250. How much do I need to grab this? I need 365. Armed forces can get involved in this, that's fine. We have +1 regions, I just don't have the available... If I go up in rank... You're a minor power. If I go up in rank by 1, I just need that 1 prestige. I can get a rivalry and get this alliance. That's just what we're short on there. Speaking of nationalism, here comes stock exchange, then there goes nationalism next. So we get free trade activities. Okay, did this actually get staffed? I feel like it did. We're still making money, right? Well, we're going to invest in another construction sector. We won each in these 2 states. Let's power up our economy here. All right, 3K. Keeping track. Now we went up to 6K. Excuse me. Is it the consumption taxes? We're at 2K now. Went up to 5K. Now it stabilizes while we pay more people. Coal mines. Yes. Here comes the barracks. What does the market need? I see steel. I do want to build a little bit of furniture industry here. Let's get maybe 5 of these. We're going to move these up to the top. And then put the coal mines before them. Just a little bit here. Here's a GB war. And some other wars. There's a Danish revolt going on over there. We have moved up to major power. Does that mean I can do a rivalry? It should mean I have an interest. Let's do interest in New England. No rivalry, unless I get an interest somewhere else. Will this let me interact with Central America and rival you? You are a minor power. Let's do Liberal Party. I'm just trying to find a way to get the damn... Actually, if I just do this, stop. You already have an ally? Fuck me, okay. Was that always like that? Let's go back to Port Saves. Did he always have an alliance with America? You did. You did. The whole time you did. Okay. That really sucks. Well, how do I counteract that? Especially with you repping 150 fucking units. How can you afford 150 units? Okay, what I need to do is try to beat the United States. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to make a save. We're going to beat the USA. And we're going to see if I can... make sure I'm overwritten safe. Let's see if we can get ourselves a little advantage here. Command demands. I want to revoke claims. Why is this not in the list here? Well, this is less than ideal. Let's just say New England. Let's start a war for that. No one wants to get involved. That's a shame. I was hoping I could pull you in here, but you are just not interested. Let's try something else then. I want to do a conquer this region. Let's give it a try. We're gonna revoke claims in fucking North Dakota, South Dakota, Montana. That's our claims. Could conquer other states. I think we're chilling. Okay, so here's the problem, right? We're gonna have this front. It's gonna be deadly. But if we can hold the front, we'll be fine. Mr. Walking Stick is back. Love that guy, I guess. Kind of forced to love him now. Holy loss of money. Lobbyist lectures. Say what he wants. So you pulled nobody in against us. They're trying to take a couple states. It's going to be a game of numbers here. If we can just hold these lines. Using our wonderful guys here. Do we have a... See, this surveyor, I feel like, could help us a ton here. Are you you're a pillager. This is one of those ones where I think having defensive specialists would be really nice. Let's give it a try. So let's move these barracks that I had in queue. I think they're going to be necessary. Or he's going to lobby everything else. The United States is occupied elsewhere. If I'd known this would happen, I would have maybe attacked for Ohio. Let's see how it plays out. Because if we end up taking Ohio, then I'm going to be very upset. Real quick, we're going to make a save here. We're going to save beating the U.S. So we are now ahead in this war. I want to get as much out of it. So if we can get Ohio out of this, that's a huge win for us. That's a 2 million GDP state. I think that was nationalism, or was it? I do not know. We got some tech. Okay, so now they're coming back. So we are no longer beating the United States. You can now do defend front here. We're just gonna hold. So you're losing more. Okay, so it was too good to be true. Unless we can hold this for a little while. We're not beat yet. We have the war goals. Don't get us wrong, they're really running me down here, but... They keep the claims. I kind of want to get out of here right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a save for beat the USA. Or beating the USA. Can we get everything? I'm especially that we can't. Am I going to go negative here? Let's make it 0. Let's let them keep South Dakota, and we're just gonna claim the late regions that they've taken. We get our claims here. We can expand our economy, and we get out of the war with a win. We can cut back our tax rate too, and suddenly we're making a lot of money. Increase our construction capacity. Get through our queue now. And suddenly we are being competitive in things. Now the United States looked weak there. Don't really need to worry about trade routes for us, so we're just focused internally. One thing I'm going to need to do, though, is queue up some steel plantations. Not plantations. You don't make steel on a plantation. Silly me. 5 steel mills in Iowa. I want to crank these up, along with these coal mines we had. But, of course, the constructors come first. Good. Smoothbore artillery. All right, I also want to maybe invest into our education investment when we can. We just keep producing stuff for the British Empire. God save the Queen and all that jazz. This is looking good. It's worrying me because it's looking good. It's almost too good to be true right now. Now the main thing is if we can get in a position to beat on Mexico, I think we'll be fine. They've entered the Great Power ranks, which means their alliance is really fucky. It's crazy how that happened. We're still part of the power block. Nationals won 14 months. Position back with the Confederates. I would love a defensive pact with the Confederates. Okay, we have a problem with Britain. They're going to force the United States to join them, probably, unless the reactionary revolt wins, which would be interesting. But we have the U.S. siding on one side here. Russia's siding with the reactionary revolt. Could join the Ruskaya power bloc. Does the reactionary revolt win? They have London. Cocky versus confident. They're both feeling it. This is fine. I would love to maybe snag an alliance with you. Who is your ally? You have an alliance with Mexico. Okay, they chose to look outward at the perfect time to make me annoyed. That is a shame. We're going to prioritize construction here. Our market's going to be kind of trash, right? For a little bit. So it's hard to tell what is actually in demand. I just want to see. I want to keep an eye on this war here. The other thing is that if GB wins, I get an interest over there. I have no access to the sea, so I can't get a fucking interest. Okay. Okay. GB is losing. Where's your capital now? What the fuck? Why is your capital in Afghanistan? Or this is not Afghanistan. Why is it Lahore? Why is it in India? Some things just aren't meant to be questioned. It's ruining our market, though, because we are part of GB's market, and we can't freely leave the power block. But, this is strange. So you're involved in this war. Britain is... Britain going to be stuck here? Like, what's the end goal? You've been invaded navally. Is there a war going on, or is this just, So, funny thing here. 3 years of that truce is up. We can actually get a little interesting here. Now, the lack of money is going to hurt us here. So, let's see what we can do now. So, we are going to become Turtle Island. Interesting. So, we are now Turtle Island. Any state, strategic regions, Canada, New England, blah, 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 blah. It's not a subjugation. Any primary culture shares a heritage. And we will confederate them. Organize the tribes. We have more bureaucracy. We become unrecognized. Sequoia gets... Through all ways, we can encourage the reformation of our brotherly nation to something. So we can... Oh. We can get them to form... This is really cool. This is really cool. So if I'm reading this correctly, and I think I am, we can confederate the tribes and get these nations around us to become, like, recognized. And using that, we can then offer them confederation. So we can organize them and confederate them instead of colonizing. So these wars I'm fighting with the U.S. don't have to happen, is what I'm getting at here. We can get access to them using other methods. We just need to have a little bit more market access. Wow, this war is going to go for ages. It is a question, though, of who's going to get out of the war eventually. Because you have a lot of non-negotiating participants here. Like the USA should be... the USA capitulated already. Weak. These guys are going to pass out. Organize the tribes. You're now unrecognized, and they've now formed the Sioux Nation. We can improve with them. Guarantee their independence, too. And when we hit 25 relations, we confederate with them. We've now been kicked out of the power block. We're now back in the power block. Why would you do that? Huh. That was strange. We've been expelled again. However, we are back. Why are they doing this? Why do you don't like us? Why are we so cold? Yeah, why are our relations so shit? Anyway, this is gonna actually cause us a lot of problems. Raise taxes here. We just gotta fix a lot of things. Okay. So, British import, British import, British import, British import. We should produce this. Let's get this from the British. Let's get this from you. There should be other power blocks we can maybe join. Look, I saw the Russians wanted us in their power block. So did this piss them off? Why did they kick us out? Why do you hate us, too? We're gonna go back a couple saves and figure out what the fuck just happened. Because that's weird. They lose the war. Yeah, they're on really good terms. Does the other side win the war? Oh, it's the anti-British League. We're on good relations, though. Why? Like, why, though? Well, let's just fix this real quick. I'll just import some of this goods. I import from the British anyway. Actually, should just be able to get our own sugar, though. Let's shoot normal wheat farm, the maize farm do its thing. United States embargoed us, okay. Why are they kicking us out? Plus 239. Let's explore this. Why, GB, why? I want to see if it's like has to do with the Civil War. Right now we're at cordial. If I join your power block, we're now in the power block. We're expelled again. So strange, man. Let's sell some of the stuff we have. We were filling a niche in the British market anyway. Weird, man. Like, okay, now these steel mills don't make sense, but I just don't get why we got expelled. Like, why? War against Mexico. They want to take states they don't have any claims on. Who's involved in this? Nobody. Oh, too low relations here. Why is GB doing this? What expenses have jumped up here? Is it the military goods are part of it? Part of it's also construction costs. Don't pause construction here. Try Trading with Confederates makes sense. Why are they not getting involved in this war? Why are they getting peace here? Well. So they want Texas, New Mexico, Colorado. You want a bunch of shit. Goddamn. 9 months, 3 months of truce. Okay. This is just all strange. I think it's safe to say that UK is not in a position to help out with any war stuff. You've got your alliance, but like... Yeah, this is just... I don't know. Why are we getting kicked out? We had good relations. We were a benefit to the market. We were a huge benefit to the market. We need to increase our iron production now. Turtle Island election. Swap out our ruling party. What do we want to go to here? Well, state religion would be nice to get rid of. It's just the evangelicals. Try to get freedom of conscience. Let's make a play. You were worried. It's really only a naval invasion that they have to worry about, though. Realistically. There's a coup of the evangelicals. So I could rejoin the market here. I'm just going to wait till the Civil War is over and then do it that way. So here's the question here. Do you have loans? You have 54 loans. What do you want? Embargo? Sure. Free a Cinnabone uprising. Well, if I improve with you, there's a way to get instant like relations here. I could like instant annex these guys when they have these uprisings. Get the industrialists in here. And that makes us chance. Coup fizzled out. Let's start creating a good society. We're still losing money. Still trying to fix that. How's our trade looking? Some exports that don't make sense. We're working on those. Could join the power block again. Once this war is over, we'll try it. This has led to us starting to get our independence economically. Still less than ideal here. But the good news is our truce to the United States is almost up, and they're stuck in a war where they are losing money. 78 loans. So what they should be developing this region, right? They got manor houses, they got gold. There's gold in their hills. Alright, GB is back. Let me join the block. Let's see. Join the power block, GB. Killing my fucking computer, apparently. Let's go ahead and organize the tribes again. Welcome, Pawnee. Stream of consciousness looks to be failing. We are still in debt, but we haven't been kicked out. I guess it was something to do with the war. Yeah, because we're back in the power block again, and they are no longer hating us. This war's still going, despite you having 95 loans, 96 loans. Spare military. Alright, people conscious is not going to pass. We tried. Military bureaucrats into elected. Worth a pass, worth a shout. Speaking of, we still have this peace-loving man. So we're guaranteed their independence too. Suddenly we can offer confederation. The Sudan nation joins us. Huzzah, the Pawnee will be next. So we now have this region. Welcome. And if we look at this, we should have market access. We do. Wonder if that was hurting their market access, which is why they cut us aside. 3 weeks. And I think we're going to do an attack here. So let's play until the start of the 3 weeks and try to get our beginnings of a war here. Well, maybe we don't. America's in default. All right, we're going to go ahead and pause here. Let's get up right to the point where we can do our war. We can now do our war, and we're going to go and fight America in the next episode and see about claiming dominion over these fine states. So, things are looking up for us. We can do our taxes. Our economy is on the rebound. It was rough for a little bit there because of some weird shenanigans with the GB Civil War, but I think we'll be all right. You no longer have any defensive alliances. You are vulnerable. All right. So that calls when you enjoyed. I've been Sean Spooskiners, and as always, I'll catch you in the next one. Later.